mental health really suffered when I was working, like when I had managers with whom I didn't have good really, like I didn't feel really close, connected to, or that they cared for me or wanted the best for me. Um, and I remember there was a point where I was waking, like I was crying every night after work because I was
Yeah.
just so miserable. And I really got depressed. I felt a lot of
Mm.
depression. I started to get physically sick more often, colds, flus, like those kinds of things. Really didn't want to go in. Like at that point, I was still going in physically pre-COVID. Um, and didn't want to go into the office, like really, really miserable around that. And yeah, I mean, I literally went to therapy because I was like, I need help. I don't know, like I can't actually function. Like it was very, very difficult to get up in the morning and
Yeah.
feel motivated and do any work. And the thing that I felt the most with my manager was that they like just felt like no matter what, I just felt like no matter what I did, it wasn't good enough and it wasn't right. Like there was always like this nitpicking of like there's something wrong with it. And I'm always happy to take feedback and like improve things and iterate. And it wasn't that. It was just like there was no way like I could get to a right place.
Which is really like messy for your head.
It just really, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is where also I was like, when I was reflecting, I'm like, wow, that was so psychologically unsafe. Like there's literally nothing I can do or say that is actually right or would be accepted.
Wow.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
and I know a lot of people have like these similar kinds of relationships with their managers, right? Where they're like feel very scared of their managers, feel that their managers look down on them or kind of punch down a little bit, and um, don't have their back, aren't really championing them and trying to like bring them up in their career. And so again, for junior folks that may be listening or mid-career folks, like your manager is really your relationship with your manager is really the thing that's going to be impacting your mental health, social. So your social health if it's not a good relationship, but also your career. Because if you're if you're feeling terrible every day, you're getting depressed, your motivation's waning, it's just not good to like you're not going to grow at that point. You're kind of getting smaller and contracted. You're not growing as a designer, as a professional at that time.
Yeah. Did you say you said something like our abilities, our operating IQ? I think I heard you say this. It
Yeah.
drops like 50% if you don't feel safe.
Yes.
Did I get that right?
Yeah. That's correct. Yeah. So we literally can't think when we don't feel safe because um feeling safe, and this is in our nervous system, feeling safe is not meaning you feel calm. It just means like, if I have a feeling, if I have a thought, I can share it with you. And I don't feel like I'm going to get punished if I share it with you. But there's no way I could have, like, I didn't at that time feel like there was any way I could tell my boss, like, I don't feel like I can do anything right by you. Although
Yeah.
all I ever really wished was to be able to say that, like to have
Yeah.
the space to be able
Yeah.
to have that conversation, like, or just to say like, this isn't working for me. We really need to figure out a different way to work together. This isn't feeling good to me.
Did you not have that language, or did you think that it wasn't actually safe to say those things because it couldn't?
Both. I didn't
Yeah.
have the language. I was just feeling upset and I couldn't like
Yeah.
quite
You're in the
get
church.
there as to what was upsetting me. And again, because when I'm not feeling safe, are my like, the executive
It's
functioning
down.
shuts down because we don't need it right now. We just need to run away. Like, like our biologically, we don't need to analyze anything when there's a threat to our bodies. All we need to do is run away or fight the danger. That's it.